That's ridiculously frustrating. I have no one to blame but myself, too. Like, I'm just very mad at myself because I called it out. I called it out. I said, I will 100% forget that that's what's there. I have to remind myself what I'm immune to now. Some real dicey shit going on down here. Yeah, I've also never once have I accidentally scrolled through and inadvertently changed wands. Nope, not ever, not once. It's like the lone saving grace here is that doing that, like, generally, especially on Isaac, right? So, like, on Isaac, I've got thousands and thousands of hours. So when I do something ridiculously stupid, it's pretty embarrassing. On this one, I feel like even after hundreds and hundreds of hours, I should probably just anticipate that I will once again do something pretty stupid time and again. That you just never escape that. You never get away from that scot-free. Yo, Frost Prime, what's going on, brother? Brother? Hope you're doing well. Friendly reminder to all. Help us get to 200, not 200. Help me get to 150 by Monday, and I'll buy the rest of them. We can't tell Amber that I'm doing that. Also, if you're in the United, well, if you're anywhere, sign up. But if you're in the United States, you want to help us get a bunch of free stuff from Capital One, and also save money on your holiday shopping. Hit up that giveaway link. What's on the line? We've got Switches, or Steam Decks, or PS5s, Razer gear. Or you can take cash money, homie. Up to $1,500 if we get 200 installs. Reg, what's going on, dude? We got about 45 minutes before we welcome Alex in here. 2 hours of Sea of Thieves, Hawk and Madrinas. Don't mind if I do woo. And then after 2 hours of Sea of Thieves, Hawk and Madrinas, we'll probably switch back to Noita for the rest of our Black Friday. We can't tell Amber we're doing this like she never comes into chat. I will say it's the first time in a while that I've basically said something to the effect of like, I might just buy the rest out so that chat gets what they want. And she's like, how much would that cost? And I started the number and I was like, 1,000. And she goes, oh. And I was like, I know. I was like, but hear me out. Happy chat. She's like, I know. He says that like we're not more loyal to Amber than we are to him. That's fair. Well, in that case, Amber has also said she'd really like you to buy another 40 plushies. If Taffy ain't doing it for you, then Amber has also said buy 40 more plushies, you simps. How far down have I gotten? I've gotten one traditional win. I don't know what an untraditional win looks like. But I know I've gotten a singular win. Get out of here. This is going to take forever, and I don't even know that I'll get through. I'll get through. Especially if I keep placing like that. That was a pretty good one. Oh, we're almost there. This is time-consuming. That's gotta be it, right? Well, if it isn't my favorite family, the Simps. Yeah, that's what I've been told, is that, like, getting that first initial, like, oh, you killed a big fuck-off spider, and then the game killed you, like Slay the Spire, is that you're just scratching the surface. Oh god, no, Rini. Like I'm already dealing with the fact that like I've got that St. Jude chair on the way that I meant to give away and just forgot, and now I'm gonna have a St. Jude chair sitting at my house that frankly I just don't need. So I'm either gonna have to shell out. Yeah. I'm either gonna have to shell out a bunch of money to ship it to one of y'all, which isn't the end of the world, but oh, it is a lot of money to ship those things. I'm either gonna have to shell out a bunch of money to ship it to one of y'all, or give it away to like one of my local friends. But like the last thing I need is 40 plushies, so I would keep 10 of them at the house for giveaways, and then I would probably just send like 30 of them to St. Jude. Amber's got a St. Jude chair that she likes very much. The boys don't have a desk or a computer, so I don't know what they'd need a gaming chair for. Crystals, there's something I'd love to tell you about them if you don't mind. Yeah, okay. It's like a quality of life thing. Gaming chair for the pinball nook. Rory has to use a step stool to see the pinball machine. If I put him on a chair, he'd be just guessing. Have TaffyCon with other streamers, then rent out a fire station hall if they're cheap enough to do a raffle, so they have to carry it home. Maybe I would just find like we've got a group that is we have a handful of partners in Richmond, but we have a Discord group that's all the Twitch. We have a Discord group that's all the Twitch Richmond partners. But it's also a whole bunch of affiliates who are just kind of like getting started. Maybe I would just jump in there and see if any one of them needs a chair for the low cost of you come get it from my house, so that I won't have to ship it somewhere. I mean, honestly, Lofty King, if I give it away, I'm not making you pay for shipping. You know, I can't do that. I wouldn't feel right doing that. If I give it away now, then I'm gonna field all of that. Oh, stack them to get it done quickly. That makes sense. And then, yeah, I know that they count for more gold. I just didn't even think about stacking them more efficiently for digging. Yeah, that's way faster. Yeah, the installs thing updates about 1 an hour. They basically said don't panic if it looks like it's wrong. I think we're probably well into double digits at this rate, so don't sweat it. He throws a whiskey drink. He grabs ambrosia drink. Have you explored the outside at all? I've gone on the first floor. I appreciate you asking it that way. On the first floor, I've gone all the way to the left and got, well, all the way that I know of to the left. Gotten the slimy egg, which sucked. That was a very fast run. And the bonus gold. On the right, on the surface, I've gone all the way. I haven't killed the thing that was in the temple, but I did make it all the way to the diamond that's out there, but I didn't get what was in it. On the next floor down, I did explore, on this floor, I did explore a little bit of this flooded, oh shit. I did explore a little bit of this flooded tunnel system. I did explore, come back. You're doing great. There it goes. I did explore a little bit of this flooded tunnel system over here, but I drowned in the process. I've been to the other side of the rope bridge. I've explored the place with all the ghosts and the holy hand grenade. And I've found a couple of spots Thanks to having like the all-seeing eye perk, I found a couple of spots like hidden in the rocks. That's been about it. So anywho, yeah, like I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that chair. Oh my god, right. I'm peeing on him. I'm peeing on you. Yeah. I finally reached a place where enough people have been like, pour water on him, unsolicited. That like, I don't think any of them are here, so I'm just like, if anyone goes, oh, you finally took my advice for pouring water on that guy, I'm gonna be like, nah, dude, I discovered that on my own. You were of no use. It had nothing to do with you. I don't even know who you are. Ah, 6 Monarch, this game has been an infuriating delight, is the best way I can think. Oh, Jesus Christ, the frog is here. We're lucky we're not dead. Ow. Can we make a deal to do a giveaway for some of the plushies if I send a tip in for it? I've got, like, I have 2 people who have asked me if I would just straight up buy theirs for them, and I said yes. Like, I've told people if you want a plushie and you can't afford it, like, don't let that stop you. Get a hold of me, and I'll buy at least a handful to start. Or I'll pass on the information to like, Rusty or Champion or Glitch or whoever and see if we can't maybe share the load on that. And so far, I've had 2 takers and only 1 sent me contact information. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'll get real pushy towards the end of today and just be like, hey, listen, I'm serious. If you don't have the money for it, don't let it stop you and don't be too proud. I'm gonna have a bunch extra if this happens. So just get a hold of me and I'll fucking give you one. But I need people to, like, you know, either want it bad enough to reach out. Sure, Rusty. Yeah, my only apprehension is I'm gonna feel really bad if we don't get there, because then it's like, oh, I want to give away for a plushie, and I'm like, well, you want to give away for the chance at a plushie. Yeah, Chaos, sure. Like, reach out to me. It, like, honestly, I don't feel too bad if I'm saying, like, I'll buy you a $30, I'll buy you a $30 plush. All you have to do is reach out to me on Discord and give me your shipping address. I feel like I'm not asking for too much. But I've had a handful of people say, I would love one from you, and I'm like, great, reach out to me, let me know where to send it. And they're like, nah, you gotta figure that out. You buy it, and then I'll let you know when it's a good time for me to get it. And I'm like, Oh, Trash Panda, you rock my fucking world. Thank you so much. Pyrexus, thank you as well. Right, that's like there are people who I don't think are intentionally playing coy, but I'm making it as easy as humanly possible, where I'm like, I will use my money to send this to your house because I just want to thank members of the community. Like, I understand inflation's a big deal right now. I understand food costs money. I understand, you know, we're getting up in the holiday season. I'm not asking people to spend money they don't have. So I'm more than happy to do my part to make this thing a reality. But that said, I'm also not gonna house like 40 of these things later on down the road and do like a breadline giveaway. Like at the very least, I just need people to tell me where to send them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna send a shitload of them to St. Jude. We're really giving this guy the business. The fuck? Pie or cake? Normally cake. Normally cake. Like a good pound cake or a, bunt cake, lemon, blueberry, poppy seed, chocolate. I love cake. That said, in the autumn, I am a sucker for a good pumpkin pie or a good apple pie. Like during the fall is like the only time that pie sounds amazing to me. Savory pies rule all. Yeah, if I have that option, then yeah, put me down for a savory pie. Put me down for meat. And I just won't do dessert at all. Oh, you little prick. Not you. I appreciate you asking questions. The frog, though, was kind of a dick. But yeah, it's it really does kind of go like cheesecake, and then certain pastries like an almond croissant or a cheese Danish, and then normally cake, and then pie is dead last. But that said, you know, especially during the autumn, pumpkin, apple, I do like pie. Key lime is a perennial contender. If you got like a basic chocolate cake versus a basic key lime pie, I'm gonna go key lime pie every step of the way. All right, Chaos, sounds good, man. I'm gonna get one ordered for you and one ordered for another person who sent me their address today. I won't even count those as the ones I'm buying. I am the little prick? Honestly, Torin, the footage that I've seen coming out of like CBS this morning was seemed generally that people this year were just like, nah, I don't have the strength. After 2019 through 2022, I don't have the strength to go fight each other over a glorified Etch-a-Sketch that's priced at 1,500% through the rest of the year so that they can make it $300 on one day in November. Should I tell you where the spare key is hidden so you can take the hard drives? I had a homemade lemon meringue pie and it changed my world. Store-bought ones are straight garbage. Like, I'll do store-bought pumpkin because ultimately, like, you know, a homemade pumpkin I think is a little more complicated, but otherwise, I'd rather just buy my time back. And I've messed up so many pie crusts in my day that it's worth the peace of mind. It's worth the peace of mind of knowing that dinner, like, dessert's gonna be done right. But that said, yeah, like, I'll do like a shop or something that specializes in desserts. I'll do that as a store-bought, but like grocery store pie? No, I think rather not. This man lit himself on fire. I'll check in on the plushie sale. Maybe if it's close, I'll buy 1 or 2 to give to charity. I wish I had the space to buy and keep one. Honestly, if push comes to shove and you're somebody who's like, listen, Taffy, I've given you a bunch of my money, but I can't just arbitrarily buy plushies. I'm not a plushie person. I get it. I do. I totally get it. And if this were to not happen, not to be an asshole, but I got mine. I don't want to be a dick about it, but I got mine, and that's, you know, that would be good enough, I guess, if I needed it to be. But all things considered, you know, for those of you who are helping out, I appreciate it. For those of you who just like genuinely don't care and are rooting for us, then that's fine too.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Sucks to be chat, I got my plushie. Noah got us an address for St. Jude's. If folks just want to ship them, you can also choose a local charity. Yeah, that's exactly right. That St. Jude address is where I would end up sending an overwhelming majority of the tail end ones if I buy them out. Othog, tier 1, 49 months, a gifted sub from Kombucha. I appreciate the shit out of both of you. Thank you so much, Othog. Hope you had a tremendous Thursday, in whichever way that took shape. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot wand-wise for us to chase down here. So I'm just going around killing all the enemies and turning them into gold for us. Apparently as close as I'm gonna get is having the money to buy resources at the shop. I'm killing things environmentally. I'm a Republican. I'm killing things using the environment. I saw the kids, so that's what mattered to me. Yo, Dr. Insaniac, welcome back. Long time no see. No, if you've installed it using that link, you're done. If you installed it using that link and you live in Los Estados Unidos, then you, my dedicated friend, have done all you need to do. The counter is off. It updates about once every hour or so I wouldn't stress it. I'll take the counter off probably during Sea of Thieves and then bring it back. But ultimately, you know, I get stuff like this from major corporations sometimes, and I just kind of go, I'm alright. But this one is essentially like Capital One's version of Honey, except it seems to work better. It's got 7 million plus users and 11,000 11,000 reviews, and it's sitting at 5 stars on the Chrome store. So, speaking of, I know money matters these days, before you get into your Christmas shopping season. It was nice to get an opportunity to partner up with a corporate sponsor who, instead of asking for your money, was like, we'll give you potentially $1,500 to one of your viewers and help you save money during the holiday season. Works for me. I tried to make an apple pie for Thanksgiving. I'm assuming that a heating element went out mid-cooking. One side of the pie cooked slower than the other. I didn't realize it till the end of baking. Baking is so interesting for me to watch, but it's such a finicky process. It's so temperamental if you do anything wrong. I can do things wrong in cooking and fix them. Cooking is like jazz. You like jazz? Cooking is like jazz, and baking is like classical music, where if you play the wrong notes, it's just kind of like, oh. Well, I don't know what they think that is, but that is not Brahms. That is not Bach. I think we're just about done. I don't see anything left to do on this floor. We got one wand, and it was honestly hot garbage. I did it like 8:49. It'll update in its own time. I'm not sweating it. The media manager who is taking care of this for us is a former streamer and warned us that he was like, it's not going to update in real time. He was like, but we are tracking these things, never you sweat. Like, all right, man. I was like, if you screw my audience, they will burn you. He's like, no, we're good. He's like, everything's cool. I was like, I told him, I was like, I need you to know that my audience, like, if you show up and make good and deliver on, like, giveaway stuff for minimal effort for brand awareness, and you know, it's determined by them that the extension is not in, like, intrusive hot garbage. I was like, then they will do exactly what you ask, happily. I was like, but if at any point we feel like you're double-crossing us, if at any point we feel like we've been betrayed, they will poop all over you. And he's like, oh no, I get it. And I was like, I don't think you do, bud. Nah, he was super nice. If this goes south, I'm closing my credit card with him. Yeah, like I said, I get real apprehensive when like gigantic businesses jump up in my DMs. Especially since the first one we ever did was GameStop, and that was a total like disaster. Yo, Torin, thank you so much. Just to get the pump primed for Madrinas. Just a reminder that they're on their Black Friday-ish. Their Black Friday-ish is up to 65% off the entire store. And then you still get to use my code for 20% off on top of that. So if you've been listening to me say that the green... You little rat prick. If you've been listening to me say that the green fueler tubs are fire, and you're like, yeah, well, Taffy, you're being paid to say that. If you've been listening to me say that the green fueler tubs are fire, and you just didn't want to drop 24 or some odd bucks to try them, you can get them now for 10. Now's the time to try. Any Sogo deals? I wish. It's a chunky one. I love gold. Ow! You ever fly too close to the sun? Couldn't be me. Dude, I didn't know. There are no treasure chests. There are no wands. There haven't been any more potions. There's apparently an angry shotgun man somewhere. Oh yeah, Sogo Dancing out a nice Thanksgiving email just thanking everybody for being his customers. I'm not sponsored by Sogo anymore. But Dan and his family are great. I don't know if he's running any deals, but I encourage you to go look and find out. Needed more work coffee? Hell yeah, dude. Cold brew powders are $10 minus the Sea of Thieves one, and the green coffee fuelers are $12. Trying to get my company to switch from John Conti to Madrinas. I about have them convinced. Tell them if they want to try before they buy. Now's the time. They can try for cheap. Whole beans are marked down to 13, so that's almost $4 off a bag. Including caffeine. Pumpkin spice. New for Black Friday is peppermint mocha. They sent me that. I've got that sitting around here somewhere. I have so much. I have a bench of Madrinas on the other side of the monitors. Their beans are good. I like their beans so much. I have to change gears. Play some video games with the man, the myth, the legend, Alex here in a few minutes. Oh my god. Diggy wand. Wow! Castellet negative 0.05, recharge time 3 seconds. Good grief. And they're all beams with timers. 1 second, 1 second. That one's not bad. %75 faster levitation. Teleport every time you're hurt. Knockback on spells. Diggy wand. I'm almost torn with this just to buy the extra. It's fine. I think it's like that. I'm gonna re-roll these. Faster levitation, fine. Teleportitis. You get hit, you teleport. Knockback on spells. I don't want knockback on spells normally. That I might take. Yo, that's just healing. Like, yeah, we'll lose some health, but we also haven't gained any health. How valuable is healing? We can drink blood and it doesn't affect. I haven't messed with eating stuff in this game. Satiation looks weird. That's a wrinkle my brain's not ready to process just yet. I'm gonna give that a shot. We only lose 20 points in health. I've not heard from Alex or Austin just yet. They might just be lurking in the wings. But to my understanding, we are criminals on the high seas here in a couple of minutes. And if I'm being real with you... Oh, please don't explode while I'm right here. If I'm being real with you, I'm very excited about that. Sea of Thieves, in my opinion, is always two of the fastest... Sea of Thieves with Alex is two of the fastest hours on this stream. Wrinkles make your brain less aerodynamic. That's right, you better get out of here. Ugh. I despise these things, man. Why is the screen so shaky? Ow. You need to not be on fucking stop! I don't know what Ambrosia Potion does. Ambrosia's like the drink of the gods. I don't think it's health. Food poisoning. Oh, it's just straight up armor. Neat. Gold's dead to us. Yeah, it looks like Ambrosia is armor, like damage blocking. Nom 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 nom. Oh, I must have eaten the meat. Just trying to find blood to drink. Like a normal person. Alright, well. That lot of good being up here did me. I can't shake the feeling. I hooked on a feeling that there's some health upgrades up here, and they belong to me. Oh, delicious blood. Ah, he dead, but there's not. Where's my blood? Yo, Pat, what's going on, man? How the hell are you, sir? Hope you had a tremendous Thanksgiving. Man, it's gonna be super time consuming. How's my holiday? So I got real mixed feelings about my holiday. I cooked, and like Andy Lunique, I remember at one point Andy did a post who said, here's to all the home chefs out there. He said, not a lot of people can cook, let alone time it out in such a way that they pull together like a 6-course meal. So if he, you know, a couple years, like a year or two ago, he said, you know, on Twitter, if you're one of those people out there who's pulling together a 6-course meal for your family for Thanksgiving today, then know that I got nothing but respect and love for you. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's exactly right. That feels good. I never thought about it that way before. Doing that is difficult. So I did that yesterday. You know, I honored my family's roots and pulled together a hell of a Thanksgiving spread, which included butternut squash risotto and truffle oil, tangy Brussels sprouts with prosciutto, homemade mashed potatoes, homemade dressing, smoked turkey. I did a good job, and it was a lot of work. And then my wife made a plate, and I made a plate, and then my boys both had turkey meat and mashed potatoes, and that was it. And I was like, guys, I made myself break a sweat making risotto. I stirred that non-stop for like 40 minutes. You guys want to give that a try? And they're like, nah. All the rest of this looks weird. We'll just do a little bit of turkey, a little bit. They didn't even say grace. I'm an atheist. I normally don't give a shit if they say grace, but this was the one day where I was like, you clasp hands and give thanks. What's wrong with you? So, and then on top of that, there's a part of me that's like, that's okay. We're all going to my in-laws tomorrow in Norfolk, which is like a 2-hour drive each direction. And so I was like, that's okay. I'll take all that food to them, all the leftovers to them, and they'll tell me that I did a good job and pat me on the head. And then for one reason or another, like half of the family backed out. And so what's left is that Amber and I are basically burning one of my days off this weekend to drive in traffic for 4 hours to go have lunch with my mother-in-law and father-in-law. All of us just eating reheated Thanksgiving food together. And like, I don't mind. I love my in-laws. My in-laws are great. I don't mind going to have lunch with them. But like, I probably wouldn't have done like, well, first of all, I didn't make sweet potatoes because I was told that someone else was going to make sweet potatoes. You know what I mean? Like, I made my menu based on, like, I pulled together my menu based on these plans. Oh my god, I thought you were dead. Boy, this wand is anemic, to say the least. Like, I might be better off just doing this. Nope. That is too close range. So anyway, I got a real mixed feeling about my Thanksgiving. The Cowboys won, which was great. I'm always happy when we beat an NFC East rival. I haven't seen them win a Thanksgiving Day game. I haven't seen them win a Thanksgiving Day game in 4 years. But yeah, I don't know. There's a part of me that's just like, damn. Next year for Thanksgiving, we're getting bologna sandwiches, and I'm sleeping in. I did a turkey on our smoker on a whim. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, it was not bad. Yeah, Legolas, I might spatchcock mine next year to get it more evenly, to cook it more evenly. I feel like I had to what's the word? Sacrifice the skin of the turkey to make sure that the dark meat was cooked all the way through. Fortunately, I didn't have to sacrifice, like, the, well, he's dead, but I didn't have to sacrifice the moisture of the white meat to get the dark meat cooked, but the skin was decimated. And I think it might not have gone that way if it had been spatchcocked. I think I had to leave it out. I was having real issues with all of my meat thermometers. Coming out of my alert to say this, Taffy, I remember being that little shit. Ooh, shit. The enemies in this game have no respect. Have no respect for catching up with chat. And fuck this whole level. I didn't see a single wand. I didn't see any health. I'm genuinely not even crazy about any of these spells so far. The homunculus is back. Extra item in Holy Mountain. Oh, right, I had to decide if I wanted to go homunculus again. Extra item in Holy Mountain. Or phasing projectiles. I'm toying with one of these two. I'm not really sure. Phasing through seems good. Thank you, my love. Cilantro lime rice with pinto beans. Salsa and hot sauce. Good salsa, too. After Thanksgiving yesterday, it's nice to taste a tomato. Huh. Let's outkick our coverage and see if we can find something definitively good. Mournful Spirit. I do love cordyceps. I'll take cordyceps, I think. Oh, we are so far behind. We pulled almost nothing off that last floor. Now we got all the blood in the world and need no health no health recovery. They're gonna fly up here while I'm eating beans and rice. Oh no! What a shot! My man's making me work for it. I don't know why I have friendlies, but I'm glad I do. Wow, we consume that blood fast. I'm surprised at how fast we consume that blood for HP. I'm a vampire now. I'm just, I thought... It makes sense that they wouldn't give you a ton of health for very little blood, because at that point you're kind of... Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Bye. At that point, if they give you too much, then it just becomes an overpowered perk. It just surprised me at how fast the blood that we were consuming disappeared from underneath us. God, I'm not kidding. You know, honestly, Woat, I don't, like... That makes sense to me now. Now that I've tried it. I am genuinely surprised at how little, return on investment you get. Yeah, on the surface it looks good, but man, it is shocking how much blood it needs to be useful. Oh shit, what a shot. I'm getting roughed up. I need to find a wand like yesterday. I think we've seen, what, one wand and 3 floors? I'm certainly not strong enough. That's fucking uncomfortable. Wow. On the bounce, huh? Doesn't scale with HP, but glass cannon players benefit from it hugely. I had a crack at glass cannon, but the last time I had an experience with it, I just died so fast it was like, it's tough to trust it at that point. Ugh. Well, I'm seeing... Where's all your rat blood? Well, there was a wand here. See if we can't go get murdered by it. Is that not blood? Yeah, I was starting to piece that together. We're gonna dig that out. Like skimming fat off of turkey drippings. Yes, puke for me. Vampire's a little rough, not gonna lie. But for better or worse, we got our health back? Question mark ish. Oh my god, a wand. I almost don't even care what's on it. Yeah, I love fungal buddies. Like, I know that they're dangerous, but damn, do I enjoy the assistance? I just love me I'm a sucker for a familiar run. I'm a sucker for a familiar run. Ugh. This man has no interest in being hit. There we go. Honestly think, chat, that because I'm gonna have to have more Thanksgiving dinner for dinner tomorrow, I genuinely think that what I might do tonight is I might just have like ramen and frozen dumplings. I might need a little change of pace before I go hardcore. I might need a little change of pace before I go hardcore into oh my god, to Thanksgiving leftover mode. Where's your blood, my guy? Yeah, anything that takes focus off me as a target feels amazing. Especially right now, because I'm getting shellacked. Dude, that feels like it's probably going to be just fine. Oh, I almost did that to myself. Now I just have to stay alive long enough to use it. This might even be a faster digging. This guy! Num 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 num. Spot of death up here. What the hell was that all about? Holy shit. Maybe we'll just leave. Oh, okay. I thought I had better vertical range than that, but apparently the levitatum that I had on me wore off. Damn. I finally got myself a halfway decent wand, too. Dude, she brought me 2 different forks and everything. Yeah, Rusty, sure.